Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Tiny in at the small forward. You look at Chicago. What an incredible run through this postseason. The question now is, do they have enough to finish the job?
Well, that's what tens of millions of people around the world are tuning in to see. Game 7s make legends. The question is, who will step up tonight?
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Monk outside. Pass to Capella. To Monk. Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Portis. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter. Just can't get it to go.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Nice shot by SGA.
My goodness, the ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
Now, here's Capella. Portis kicks to MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. To the inside.
What you love about Hartenstein, good size, quick feet.
Great tee that time from Hartenstein. Here's Tiny. Good work defensively by Capella.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. There's Portis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. SGA passes to Holmgren, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Bulls have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Jones against SGA. MP looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get something going. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And the basket by Tiny.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. In the corner, it's MP. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You look at MP, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right on the trail.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso checked in for Tiny. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Musa. And he makes good on the layup. Musa's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
SGA from outside. The Thunder with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
MP inside. Defended by Caruso.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, SGA. Williams, a screen on Ellis. SGA from outside. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso against MP. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Caruso. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wow, Alex Caruso showing some touch on the interior.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Monk hits to Capella. MP outside. Connects from three-point range. Moose's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the triple drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Here's Musa. Count it. Good. He's got 9. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ellis. Caruso, no good. That will count. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder out in front, up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Bruce Ellis. Monk is out there with Keon Ellis. And it's Smith, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And the basket by Tiny.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Over to the left wing. Now here's Kuzma. He started close. Can't connect from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the basket by Tiny.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bulls trail by 3. It's Ellis on the wing. Back to Monk. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Williams comes in for Jang. And SGA subbed in for Cason Wallace. Chicago also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Bruce Ellis. MP comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Jones subbed in for Keon Ellis. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now Williams. Still scoreless. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here at home in the second quarter. Out for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Now here's Williams. Williams finds Williams. From outside, off the mark. Williams against MP. From outside the arc. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. Here's Dort. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Dort's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bulls trail by 5. MP outside. Jones the pass to Musa. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Chicago also making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Monk.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Now, here's Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. And the Thunder, another 3.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Jones with Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Pass to Buzelis. And again, no good by Chicago. The Thunder leading by 6. Williams kicks to SGA. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Musa. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That misses off the backboard. Bulls trail by 9. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams looking around. And the rejection by MP. Just 2. Lets the 3 fly, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Mark Dagnall, and Coach, your defense has been on point. What have you been seeing out there?
Yeah, I thought early we were pretty...
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Chicago Bulls.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just force the turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. You look at the nerves they must be feeling. Kenny, Game 7 of the NBA Finals, it doesn't get any bigger than that.
Oh, I felt it for myself. Nothing in the world like it. At the eye of the storm.
I'm going to have to defer to Kenny on this when I wrapped up my final trips in 6 games max. Win or
sometimes 4.
Good job.
When you lost.
But yes.
Whatever.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Tiny in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Tiny. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Pass to Tiny. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kuzma passes to Capella. Outside Portis. Capella with a screen on Holmgren. Back to Capella. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Dort. SGA against Capella. Now Hartenstein. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Please bring your attention courtside. It's the Summer Chasers.
Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis has checked in for Clint Capella. And MP subbed in for Bobby Portis. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. To the right side. To the paint. Here's Bruce Ellis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Hartenstein.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
It's his first trip to the line.
On it. You just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
Second free throw, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Time to the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. For 3, Holmgren. Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Zoelis will bring it up for the Bulls. MP outside. Three-pointer. And another miss by Chicago.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Here's Tiny, guarded by Kuzma. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Musa. Good D by Holmgren.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
MP with it. Now SGA defending. The Thunder leading by 11, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, it's the activity of Hartenstein on the interior that makes the defender react and puts him in a tough spot.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Buzelis. Portis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Jones subbed in for Ellis. Now, here's MP. 14 points for him. Bangs home the trifecta. Musa's got 17.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Gilgeous-Alexander. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Thunder lead by 13.
This guy is absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Capella sets a screen for Portis. And the Bulls, another 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Higgins is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso is checked in for Tiny. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Buzelis is checked in for Clint Capella. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bobby Portis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Keon Ellis in for Trey Jones.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
MP outside. Lets it go from the wing. Wiggins with the rebound.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Pass to SGA. Fires from the wing. And he hits the jumper for 2. SGA's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Williams. Lets it go from 14. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
The Thunder leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander driving in. And that one's good. Caruso.
Over the course of his career, you've seen Alex Caruso's confidence really grow with his jump shooting.
Lets it go from 11. And stolen by Caruso. 4 seconds left. And the layup's good off the glass. Caruso's got 7.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 15. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Elite bunk out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Bruce Ellis. And it's Sorber in at the center position. Here's Tiny. Caruso kicks to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Tiny. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I like their defense today, and you don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bruce Ellis with the ball. Here's Tiny. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. SGA's checked in for the Thunder. And a change for the Bulls. Musa's checked in. Now, here's Dosunmu. Buries it from three-point range. That's now 22 points for MP.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Williams finds Caruso. Williams, that's good. And the Thunder lead by 20.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. The Bulls making a change here as well. Jones checked in for MP. Bruce Ellis with the ball. Defended by Holmgren.
Slick drive by Bruce Ellis. He moves well for a guy that size.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Bruce Ellis. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Dort attacking. It's deflected. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. Now Holmgren for 3. No good.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Jones fires. Does not go in. The Thunder leading by 18. Now Hartenstein. Outside SGA. And he misses the J. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Sorber, no good. The Thunder leading by 20. Outside, Dort. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
They're going to close out a remarkable and dramatic NBA Finals with a tremendous win here in Game 7.
And while the series itself was dramatic, they didn't want any drama here in Game 7. They wanted to seal the win well before the final whistle. And boy, did they do it. A clutch performance on the biggest stage in basketball. Just a fantastic way to clinch that NBA championship.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tiny.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And Chicago has possession. The Thunder making the shot to the middle. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Jang, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Capella at the elbow. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Now here's Waltz. Defense is right there. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are your new NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.